Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. Me and my team will be presenting about our first assignment, which is Power and Politics, Vivy Yusof. We are from course LDD 113 Leadership and Entrepreneurship from semester 1 to 2021 and 2022. Our group is called Group Power Rangers. Our team consists of me, Abdullah Riaz Mansuri, Muhammad Irfan, Afiq Hakim, Tan Henjie, and Navin Kumar. First of all, we will be discussing about Vivy Yusof. Vivy Yusof is a very successful entrepreneur. She is a co-founder of a famous e-commerce platform called Fashion Valet and also the Duck Group. She was listed on Forbes as one of the 30 under Asia's top 30 in 2017. To sum it up, there is no doubt that Vivy Yusof has a strong foundation in business and also has the necessary leadership and entrepreneurial skills to lead her organizations to success. Therefore, in this presentation, me and my team will be discussing about the formal basis of power that relate to Vivy Yusof, and also we will be diving into the influence tactics and stratagems that Vivy Yusof uses. In addition to this, we will also be giving our opinions regarding the most effective formal basis of power and influence tactic that is most preferable to us. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Tan Henjie. Today, I'm going to present to you the formal basis of power possessed by Vivy Yusof. The topics that I'm going to present to you today are reward power, legitimate power, and the least practiced power by Vivy Yusof. First and foremost, let me begin with reward power. Vivy Yusof practices reward power while she's the leader and the manager of her organization, the Fashion Wallet and the Duck Group. She often gives motivation and encouragement to her subordinates. Her subordinates feel their efforts appreciated and given credits by the leader and manager of the group, and as a result, they tend to work harder. Vivy Yusof also makes sure that the atmosphere in the workplace is always comfortable. The comfortable atmosphere benefits her subordinates as well as her organization because her subordinates have higher positive emotions and higher productivity in the workplace. Vivy Yusof is also sensitive about the well-being of her subordinates. She makes sure that everyone is treated equally and there is no gap between them. Alright, let's move on to the second part of the presentation, which is legitimate power. Being the person in charge of her organization, Vivy Yusof also practices legitimate power. She supervises her subordinates. She makes sure everyone is doing their job correctly. Her subordinates follow her instructions because she is their leader and their manager. Besides, Vivy Yusof also provides guidance to her subordinates. Her subordinates like asking her for advices because they know she has a lot of knowledge in the work field. Apart from that, Vivy Yusof also maintains good working atmosphere in the office. With her position and sufficient resources at her hand, Vivy Yusof strives to make everyone feel comfortable while working to increase their productivity. Last but not least, Vivy Yusof acts fairly among her subordinates. This makes her subordinates respect her even more because she is a fair and just leader and manager. The final topic that I'm going to present to you is the least practiced power by Vivy Yusof, which is the coercive power. Vivy Yusof is very wise to avoid practicing coercive power because she understands that practicing coercive power brings negative consequences. For example, negative emotions among subordinates, low productivity, and unpleasant atmosphere in the workplace. Instead, she practices legitimate power and reward power to turn these negative consequences into positive consequences, such as positive emotions among subordinates, high productivity, and comfortable atmosphere in the workplace. And that is all from me for today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mama Irfan bin Mama Rizal, and today I'll be answering regarding question 2. The question asks the difference between these three formal bases of power: coercive, reward, and legitimate power, and which is the most effective in doing their job. Firstly, coercive power. It is a power by leaders to inflict punishment on individuals who refuse to obey requests. This includes harming, bullying, and humiliate them into doing their job. They can also threaten to fire the employee if their job isn't quite up to the latest standard. Reward power, on the other hand, is a positive outcome of completing a task. Leaders use their power to give rewards to the employee to do their job. This includes bonuses, initiatives, and promotion. It could also be a simple thing such as a compliment like good job. Lastly, legitimate power. It is a power usually held by people in higher position, like a CEO. Legitimate power, it doesn't always need to be in an office setting. It could also be a police officer that has the power given by the government to arrest citizens. So, which formal basis of power is the most effective? Well, personally, I do think reward power is the best formal basis of power. We as humans love rewards. Employees that appreciate the reward will be committed in doing a better job in order to get rewarded. Leaders who use reward power have a higher likelihood of being appreciated by workers, which is great as workers see them boss as their friend rather than someone they work with. This may also result in a better and healthier atmosphere for everyone who works there. Not only that, your worker will also be much more loyal towards you as they feel like appreciated working there. They will also pay more attention to you since they are constantly driven to accomplish their work. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Afiq Hakim bin Nur Aslam, student ID DM98276. Today I am going to discuss about question 3. Question 3. Why rational persuasion is the most frequent utilized influence tactic? There are 4 main types of influence. First, collaboration. Collaboration is to combine small several ideas to produce a big idea. Next, consultation. Asking a client for them to decide or to make a change in a decision. Third, inspirational appeals. Seeking into our emotions and beliefs to gain support for a request or cause of action. And lastly, rational persuasion. Today, I am going to focus more on rational persuasion. All of the influence above have their own circumstances where they represent the best choice, but the best overall influence pattern is rational persuasion. Rational persuasion. Rational persuasion is to present a logical explanation why your idea represents the best option in a particular situation. During the process, we need to convince our workmates to make our idea like their own idea. The more effectively we can do this, the less likely they will decline our idea. And lastly, we must know the facts well so you can make your idea more appealing to your coworkers. A single falsehood can cause you to lose your audience. Here is a great quote by a great writer by Yusof. Persuasion is often more effective than force. Opinion. For my opinion, I would choose rational persuasion. This particular reason is it often works best and gives the best result without creating the feeling of anger. And finally, to conclude my presentation today, rational persuasion makes the most sense and often works best.